Eric, surface walking baits are exciting baits to fish. Tell us how you work them.
They sure are, Bill. It's actually one of my very favorite ways to fish. A surface walker is weighted in the tail, which allows the nose of the bait to ride up a little bit in the water column. So when working this lure, they cast great distances, so make a long cast. And as you're twitching your rod tip, you have to gather the line. And if this is done correctly, the lure will actually zigzag. You've heard the term walking the dog. That's what the lure will do. As you're twitching your rod tip, you want to gather the slack, and the lure will actually dart from side to side.
On the MirrOlure Top Walkers, Eric, are there different sizes?
There are. There's 3 different sizes that we offer in the low frequency, and we offer 2 sizes in the high frequency. In the low frequency series, we have the Top Pup, which is 3.5 inches in size. This is the Top Dog Junior, which is the medium size. It's a good all-purpose size for fishing the Gulf waters. And then we have the large size, the super size, if you will, the Top Dog. And that's used for big fish when they're feeding on mullet schools. And in the high frequency, we have the She Pup, and we also have the She Dog. The primary difference between high frequency and low frequency is you can see with the high frequency here, we have a stuck-on finish. This lure also is made out of an ABS material, which allows it to float high in the water column. It features twin fish calling rattles inside the bait, and this is the one that you want to use on those choppy days, Bill. When it's really rough and you want to call the attention to your surface walker, that's when you go with high frequency or high pitch lures. The low frequency series, that's when you're using these calm conditions like we have today. And I like to use the smallest lure I can on any given day. However, if there's a little bit of a chop, you go with a little larger size lure. Think of it as a boat. You know, you want to, certainly if it's a rough day, you want to be in a larger boat. Same way with surface walkers.
When rigging up the surface walkers, Eric, how long a leader do you use? What pound leader do you like? And do you tie a loop knot or a clench knot?
Well, on these surface walkers, I like to use about 25-pound test monofilament. You can get away with using lighter, but you know, I like to have it so if a snook happens to hit the plug, that you got a good chance of catching him as well. I like about 18 inches a leader. I don't like to run that when you tie the leader. I don't like having that knot on every cast go through the tip of the guide. I like a shorter leader, if you will. And then you can either direct tie or use I prefer a small little loop knot. But if you make too large a loop knot, then the lure will want to foul more often. So some folks also use a split ring in the nose, and that works as well.
Be sure to keep up with the latest news, pics, reports, and videos on all your favorite social networks.